people spend too much time trying to make a perfect product, and there's beauty in having your followers, your fans grow along with the product that you're developing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like they get to feel like they're a part of something. You know, they get to remember you when you messed up or when you did it this way, and now they get to be proud of you for doing it this way.
Thank you for joining me on In the Thick of It. I am your host, Amanda Thickk, and today I have something new. I have something a little different. I have friends of mine here, and I said friends plural, yes. It's a husband and wife duo that have been in this industry for, let's see, what did you say, 6 years? No, you've had your own company for 6 years.
Right.
They've been together for 9, and they are the masterminds behind Blush Erotica. I welcome Stacy and Charles Lyle.
Yes, Lyle.
Of Blush Erotica. Check out their stuff. So welcome. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. So, okay, you guys are in the East. You're on the East Coast.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we were just talking about how there's not like a lot of work opportunities. What took you out there? Why?
Well, I kidnapped him.
Okay.
Married. Charles was in Vegas. I was in LA. We met, fell in love, and we actually met at a big girl bash, a BBW.
I was going to ask you, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was a photographer, videographer there,
Yeah.
and had a big crush on her for
Yeah.
at least a couple years before I actually spoke to her.
Are you shy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like mega shy? Because if it took a couple of years.
Well, he was in a relationship. And,
Okay.
I still wouldn't have probably approached her anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did it take to finally approach her?
Me. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
I made an indecent proposal to him at the bash, and
Ooh, this is juicy already. We just got here.
I did.
She did. She offered me a threesome with one of the friends.
Yes, one of my girlfriends. We were both like, Charles is so cute. He's so handsome. And he was single at that point. So we walked up to him and I was like, hi. Chat. You want to have a threesome with us later? And he didn't say anything. And I didn't see him again for the night.
He ran and took cover. He's like, holy shit.
I kind of did, actually.
Yeah,
And actually, it went a little bit different than that. We exchanged information, or we planned to see each other tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember what it was, but I was so thrilled that I actually had the opportunity to talk to someone I had a huge crush on. And honestly, so for this event, I was getting so much attention from so many people that I didn't want to stick around for any more attention. So I left.
Okay, wait. So what do you mean, though? It's like, so you're not used to getting a lot of attention and all of a sudden you were?
Yeah, pretty much.
What happened? Why?
I was single. There were a lot of single women there.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like the pheromones or something.
I don't know. It was,
Smells single, man.
Yeah, and he had been in a relationship up to then. So there were a lot of women that may have been interested, but knew that he wasn't available.
Oh, and then now they knew
And
he
they're out.
was.
they all knew I was single, yes.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Like,
But I'm the one he had the crush on.
Yeah. So I ran from everyone else. I hid. I left for the night. I finished my work for the night and left. And
okay.
saw her the next night, and we made out. And
Yeah. And then just kept seeing each other.
Yeah.
So we'd just fly back and forth. And then I told him that we were going to get married, and he was like, okay.
Are you serious?
yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to marry you. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. And we did. And so we've been married. So we moved to LA, and we were there until COVID hit, and just LA was not the place to be. When you
I left
couldn't go out.
during COVID too. It was weird.
Yeah, you couldn't go out anywhere. All the great restaurants, you couldn't go out and dine and all that stuff. So my mom, her husband had dementia, and that was something that she needed help with. So we decided to move back east, help her with him, and set up shop. And part of that was that I would quit my corporate job and work on something for both of us, a company with both of us. And we had started Blush Erotica before we left. And Charles worked really hard on getting the content before we got there.
No, I think is that the time frame when I met you?
That was the time frame, exactly. You were part of that 66. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm so thankful for that, for everybody that I got a chance to work with that lended me their talents and time and skills. Like, that really came together in a very special way. And I greatly appreciate that. Like, that gave me the wings to fly, honestly.
Launch, yes. And I have a funny story about that. Okay, so you had reached out to me, and I was still pretty new. And so it was a situation where I was wanting to say yes to a lot of things, but still kind of not sure what I was expecting, And so I think you reached out to me, and we had a whole long conversation about it. And, I knew you were going to hold camera and everything. But what wasn't completely clear in my head was if you were holding camera and performing or
my
just
gosh.
holding camera.
We do get that sometimes. Yeah.
And I think it's just because I was still so new that I wasn't really sure. And because also we hadn't thrown another name in the hat as far as talent. So I was still like, is it POV? Like, I wasn't really, really sure. But we'd confirmed and everything was fine. And I was like, okay, well, so the day you were going to show up, I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. I was like, whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
But you were open. You're very open-minded, Amanda.
I was like, I guess I've done POV stuff before. And if it's not, then like, I don't know. It was funny. But then you had arranged for Chris Cardio to shoot with me. And so that was the first time I met Chris. And so he reached out to me. I think it was either that day or like shortly beforehand. So then I knew another man was coming to set. So I'm like, what exactly have I signed up for? I'm not quite sure what this is going to be. I'm just going to see what happens. So that was my mindset of like, I don't know what's going on. I guess you'll just kind of tell me what's going on when you get here. And you showed up. You were so professional. And I remember, I think I was like going to give you a hug or something. And you were very like, oh, like you were very professional. And I was like, oh, I want to make sure I don't cross any comfort lines here, because like,
yeah, absolutely.
You, especially in this industry, you just have to be very respectful of boundaries and
Absolutely.
whatnot. So I loved that you were just so professional. And and I worked with Chris for the first time, and I don't even know how many scenes with Chris, like probably 15 scenes or something.
Wow.
He told me people think that we were like a couple for a long time because we had so much content together. I need to get him on here.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But that was my first experience when I worked with you, but it was such a great experience. And I think you asked me some questions afterward and put it on YouTube, right?
Probably.
I think you did.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, interview.
Yeah. And so, because I've had people even like years later find me and they were like, oh, I found this video of you on YouTube. I'm like, what? And it was the ones that we did the very first time we met.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
Do you still have the same YouTube channel? We can drop that real quick
absolutely.
just while we're talking about it.
Blush Erotica.
Yeah.
YouTube.
At Blush Erotica.
Or /Blush Erotica.
Okay. I'll link it below the
Oh,
video
thank
and
you.
stuff
Okay.
too.
Thanks. Yeah.
Has
We need to
VR on
tag
it.
you in the YouTube.
Yes. So tell me about that. So, okay, you've been holding camera for years and years before you guys even started,
Yes.
right? You've had a lot of experience. Why did you decide to lean into VR? I'm really curious about that.
So before I entered into the space, I worked corporate. I shot for many different companies. And one year, a company called Upload VR hired me to go around and film experiences of people using the Oculus for the first time. This was in 2016.
Really?
Yeah. And
Oh, that's like
I
OG.
yeah. The reactions that, I filmed were incredible. And then at the very end of the day, I got the opportunity to experience VR for myself. And I just knew, like, this is coming. And I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming in a major way.
So you must have known the reaction, because I had never really looked at VR until you put the Oculus on my face. And I was blown away.
Mm-hmm.
It's something, everybody knows about the Oculus. Everybody knows you put on VR and like, okay, you can have this virtual reality. I don't think you understand
Yeah.
that especially with our type of content, you put that on, it looks like this girl sitting in your lap. Like she's
Absolutely.
right there. Like when you put it on, I'm like, whoa. I'm like, where is she?
We love putting the Oculus on models
Yeah.
and having them experience it. And they always are like, I've got a dip. I got a dip. We do solos now, but we do have, a torso.
Right.
So they're always like, I got a dick. And them watching themselves is sometimes a little, I don't know, a little crazy for them.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of neat. Have you watched yourself yet?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I
don't
have.
think you did because we wouldn't have had it yet.
So there was
Okay.
the one time that you did that move. Remember
Yes.
which we've replicated so many times since you
Have
did.
you?
Yes, thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh, thank you. Yes, absolutely.
I
So
remember we
you
talked
didn't
about
get
that.
to watch that?
No.
That was amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a great experience for our viewers. And like I said, one that we've replicated many times since you've done that.
Oh, thank you.
It's like part of our
Thank
playbook
you.
now. Thank you.
Well, and for you guys to understand what we're talking about, it's with VR, where the lens is, that's the plane of sight, right? So it's like right where that lens is, you can see, it isn't like it's 180 degrees, like
Yeah,
Right.
it's right here. So you can see everything. And so imagine if a woman is going to reach down and put her hands on your head and move you in. If like on a VR camera, I have to get my hands out of the frame so you actually get the sense of the hands coming behind you. So they're not here.
Exactly.
They have to come behind you. So my hands if this is the lens, my hands have to go behind the lens. Right. And so I was kind of doing this sort of thing. And I remember you guys were like, whoa. And I was like,
Blown
yeah.
away. I was like, what?
We should call it the Amanda.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I'll take it. I'll take it all day.
Yeah. We've got thing where now we have them moving their hand over the camera. So it feels like they're
Oh.
stroking hair. But it's all from you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Yep,
from you.
absolutely.
Very proud.
You should be.
Should be.
Well, I just
Intimate.
it's so exciting, but and I've explained this in other episodes. I had Kyla Keys on, which you've worked with,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And we talked about how you have to just get so close to that camera.
Mm-hmm.
Do you struggle with models who really like hit the camera all the time? Like, is that just like a normal part of the gig?
Well, so yes.
Yeah.
However, I think that in the more recent months, even the new ones seem to have a better understanding of the space that they have to use for whatever reason, because we haven't had too many times where they're bumping the camera lately.
Oh,
In the beginning, that happened a lot, definitely.
okay.
And I think we didn't understand as much with the space. So it was hard to explain to somebody
That's probably
else.
exactly what it was.
If we're not used to it,
Right.
it's hard to tell somebody, you need to be about this far, this close, but far enough where you're not touching.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
nowadays we do a better job of placing them from the start so that they know the space that they have to work with. So I think that's probably, comes into play too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to do. Like anybody who performs VR and like films VR, it's a whole other level. It just
Yeah,
is.
agreed.
Because you have to try not, for me personally, it's just like, have a big butt. So I'm trying to move around and do stuff and not hit this little tiny camera. Like
Mhm.
that's, because if you do hit the camera, it like shakes the whole thing because it's 3D
Exactly.
and you're going to give the person like the spins.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Seasickness. And it's funny that more people nowadays hit the camera with either a nail or their
Yeah.
butt because they're turned around and they can't see,
Yes.
how far they are. But
Yes.
yeah.
But if you're not that close, it's just like they look too far away.
Yeah.
It kind of removes the person out of the experience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's definitely a certain level that drops out. I think it's after roughly around 22, 23 inches away, you start to kind of fade out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as exciting and it's not an experience.
What I've kind of, the way I look at it is kind of stand where you want to be intimate with the person, and where they're out of like that range, it no longer feels intimate to you. It's the same thing with the camera.
Mhm.
Now, if I'm this close to Stacy, I feel intimate with her, but this is kind of a
Hello over there.
exactly. It's not as intimate, so you want to make sure that you are in the
Yeah.
space to make it.
It's like you're cuddling. So how do you find your models to work with? Like, where do you, because I know you're in an area where it's very hard to get new talent. And you said it's a little difficult to tap into the talent that's there. Why do you think that is?
Well, we've had some amazing people coming from the Northeast. It took quite a while to break through to them, I think.
Why?
People in the Northeast just don't trust anybody. Like, it's just a thing. You meet somebody, they'll kind of like scope you out, listen to you. Do I trust them? Do I not trust them? So it takes a while to break through. And we literally find that with everybody there. And we really want to build out the Northeast. There's great people, including like New York and up.
Mm-hmm.
So it is absolutely a challenge. Those that we have found are amazing. I mean, I think you've met Grimm and Metal Kitty, Grimm and Metal Kitty. Raina Bell, there's great people in the Northeast. It's just, we want more. We want more.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody from the Northeast is listening, please
hit
us up.
We have a studio there.
Yeah.
And we probably see that space once every
2 months?
Yeah, every other month.
No way.
We have, 2 pretty nice sized rooms there.
Yeah.
That's incredible to me.
Yeah.
We
They're
have
just
boxes of lingerie. We have different sets.
wigs, masks, like
So
everything
much.
somebody could want. Yeah.
Would you ever consider moving back out to like LA or Vegas? I know you moved out there for family though. So like maybe when things change with the family, would you consider?
Possibly. Yeah, I think we'll be definitely more mobile, have a home base, like a home, and then just kind of go different places and live for months at a time.
Yeah. Do you find it like, I'm just wondering when it comes to like, for me personally, trying to find talent to work with, it's always harder to find male talent, I find. Is that hard for you guys at all? Or you don't really need male talent
You
anymore?
don't look anymore. Yeah.
You don't look anymore.
We have a few male talents that we work with when we come to expos, when we come to Avian or Exotica. We know people that we trust that can perform. As far as looking in the Northeast, we just do solos in VR.
Yeah. And that does well.
And it does
Very well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does great.
That's awesome.
It's better. Actually, for us, it does better than having an actual male. We have scenes where we haven't made the money back because people just don't want somebody else in the space. Because when you're in the Oculus, you can take the background out. You know these things, but you can take the background out. The model's in your room. You don't want somebody else there with you. That's not you.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the biggest difference between like a boy girl and like solo content, right? You just
Right.
it's like a different audience. And the people who want solo stuff, they don't want to see another dude in the shot ever.
Exactly. Right. Whether it's VR or it's 2D.
And I'm pretty sure that when we first started, we had the customers that wanted the boy girl stuff.
Yeah.
I think over time we've kind of weeded them out, and now we have the people that only want solo. So it's great for us.
Oh, wow. I feel like I did that in reverse because when I got into the industry, my mentor, he just did boy girl stuff. And so I just launched into boy girl, not realizing there was a whole market just for solo. And I feel like the girls who start off solo and they kind of stretch that out as long as they can before they do boy girl, it just gives them something to build to. But to do it in reverse is so much harder.
Yeah.
Well, at least it has been for me because I'm just like, I can do solos.
Yeah. We tell every new model we start with, we're like, just do solos as long as you can. Because we also have people that have just started and like, okay, I want to do my first bang. And we're like, wow, you're like a month in. Where do you go from there?
And there is nowhere to go from
Right.
there. I was on set one time, I think I've told this story before, but a producer was trying to get a girl to be open to doing anal. And it was her first professional scene ever in her life. And I pulled her aside. I was like, girl,
Wow.
Good for you.
you have time. Give the fans something to ask for and like dream about. Don't go straight there because then you're going to be locked in and you can't do anything else. Nothing else will sell for you.
So what happened?
She didn't do it.
Good. Good.
I don't know what's gone on since then because she wasn't local, I don't think, so I haven't been in touch, but she didn't do it that day, thank goodness.
Yeah.
It's like, don't, guys,
Wow.
come on. Don't be predatory. That's stupid.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And encouraging such really extreme things the first time around. Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, that's a producer that I don't won't work with.
There you go.
Yeah, nope, no good.
No good.
I'm curious because you guys you're married. You've been together for such a long time. How is it challenging working together though? Because it's like you've got all these work challenges, and then you go home. Like, do you ever get breaks from each other? Do you ever need breaks from each other? How does this dynamic work when you're kind of always together?
Yeah, absolutely. There's challenges. We love each other. We love working with each other. I drive him insane when I try to pretend I know what I'm doing with a camera or with an angle. He drives me insane with
everything else,
Seriously.
literally everything else.
Yeah,
I wake up in the morning and just pummel her with words and phrases and sentences and things that I thought of last night and this morning. And
he wakes up like 3 hours earlier than I do, and so he has all of those questions, ideas, thoughts saved up for me when I open my eyes in the morning.
Yeah.
So we were at dinner with a friend, and a similar situation where the husband wakes up earlier, and she said that now he knows to bring her coffee before any questions or thoughts and ideas. So
I just learned this over the weekend. So this is something else.
So there's something new to try.
Yes. So yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
Be in bed.
I have not been married, but I went on a vacation one time with a girlfriend of mine, platonic, but just a friend, and she would get up really early to go running every morning. And I was like, bitch, have fun. I'm going to sleep in.
Bye-bye.
I'm on vacation. No thanks.
Yes.
But she's a runner. So that's what she did. So I would wake up in the morning and she had a little coffee cup with a spoon and the sugar sitting there and the coffee was made. And I was just like, oh, that's like if I had a boyfriend or a husband, like this is what I would want. It's just this little gesture that I'm thinking of you and I care. And here's some sugar and a cup.
It's so sweet.
It was so sweet. And I was like, oh, wow. That just gave like me a new standard.
Yeah.
You know, that was just really sweet and kind and thoughtful. And, like, she wasn't pressuring me to get up and do a bunch of stuff with her. Like, she did her thing. And then when I got up, we would hang out and it was beautiful. So
Nice.
I'm just sharing that publicly because it was just like, oh, I imagine couples doing things like that for each other is like a beautiful.
Maybe he'll start.
Yeah, I'll start.
He's like, I got
I
it.
No,
feel
but
like
he does.
such a horrible husband at this very moment, but I know that I'm not. I know that I'm not.
No.
I do other things.
He brings me treats all the time.
Yes, but this is something I need to start. I need to implement this.
But that's part of like, but you're 9 years in and you're like still making these efforts. And I think that's beautiful.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yeah,
there's still,
absolutely.
you're still, I mean, you guys, you came out here to work. You've been working all week. It's been an exhausting week.
Oh yeah.
You've been running around all day today. Then you came straight here. Like that, it means a lot to me that you guys showed up for me and like we get to finally do this. Cause I was so excited when you said yes, that you would come on. Cause I'm like, yeah, married a couple in the adult industry. Like what?
Yeah, we love you. So
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
literally anything.
Absolutely.
You've always been there for us. And
Yeah.
we'll always be there for you.
And thank you for last year's CES showing up for that first little installment of this new idea that we're trying to, launch.
Yeah. So tell me about the new idea. Tell everybody about what that is.
You want to go?
Sure. We have started B Media Group, and it's bringing experiences to people in VR.
Okay. Like, so what kind of experiences?
Sure.
So, the first thing that we did, we have two shows right now. We have One Real Question, which is our interview-based format show, which we'll go to conventions and do, that kind of things with. But we also have Show Me Your World, and that's something I'm like the most proud of right now.
Okay.
It's so much fun. So the first episode was with DJ Kano. He's a international DJ, a house music DJ. He is also a designer for many shoe brands, but namely Adidas. And so the first episode, we went to his house, went to a shoe closet. I got to see shoes that he made for Beyonce and Kanye. Never seen before, items. The next thing we did after that was
He made me an amazing coffee.
he made her amazing coffee.
He makes this with
He's
foam
an
art.
artisan, so
Everything is amazing.
yes.
Designed his own
He's an
house,
artist,
like
excuse me.
artists for real.
Yeah. But so checked out his studio, and then he had a show that night in Boston. So we went to the green room, the backstage, and then we ended the night on stage with him. We also went to the sound check. Yeah. Ended the night on stage with him, filming all of this in VR. So people were going to get to experience a day in the life of DJ Kano.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It was
And
a launch of his album Nefarious Things, and it's hot music. You should check it out.
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It was a great night and a great experience, and something that I can't wait for our viewers to see.
How are you coming up with the ideas of like what to shoot next? Like, where does that come from?
So
They're coming.
yeah,
to
they're
us.
just
Really?
dropping in our lap.
they really
That's
are.
when you know it's like
Right?
the move, right?
It's the world, the universe is bringing us things. So yesterday,
Please,
so
so much fun.
yesterday we've been running around the last couple of days, and thank you for we're scheduling this a little bit later. So we drove up to Wells, Nevada.
And I'm gonna start before that.
Oh, yeah.
AVN, we were in the media room or something and ran into Lily Craven. She's amazing. We love her.
Love Lily.
Really?
She's going to be coming on soon. I had to cancel this last time with her because I got sick. So she'll be on soon.
Good. She's awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, she always hands us like great things, and
Opportunities.
great opportunities. Yeah, and we met this couple. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to introduce you to these."
Yeah, this couple, it's Bushy Meadows and Kali, and they are the first couple to work in a brothel. Damn it, I can't say that word. Brothel. Together.
Okay.
So
Service together.
they service together. Normally, there's no men in a brothel. Yeah.
Okay.
So we meet them, start talking to them a little bit, and we're like, "We want your story."
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Great, let us know." And they're like, "Yeah, maybe a month or two. We'll, we can figure this out." Our flight got delayed because of the storm on the East Coast. We stayed in town a little bit later. I reached out and I said, "Hey, we're here this week if something could work out, but I'm sure this is too quick." She's like, "Let me check." Comes back and she said, "Tuesday, come up." So we drove up there yesterday. 6 hours.
6-hour drive up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, back the very next morning.
Well, not the morning, but we left the next morning.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was an amazing experience. We both want to live there. They're
Really?
Yeah.
This particular, it's Bella's Hacienda Ranch, and it is so spiritual and loving and peaceful, and
Wow.
like everyone there really loves each other. The Madam Bella, she just embraces everybody. She's a hugger. She shares love, love, love.
Yes.
And like you can feel it with everyone. When we met this couple, they spoke of Bella, and you could just see the love and the pride in them. So that's, I think, what kind of got us started, because we also want her story.
Mm-hmm.
So we were able to we thought we were going to spend a couple hours, and we ended up spending 5 hours with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
Ended with a singing bowl cleansing.
a sound bath.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
sound-
like the Tibetan bowls, right? That like that
Yes.
makes
Yeah, the crystal ones.
Ah.
This
Yeah.
beautiful courtesan, Inara. She has all these crystal bowls, and she gave us the most beautiful concert.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And the thing about those that I don't know if people know is that the vibration of that, you can feel it in your body. You can feel like movement in your cells. Yeah, the sound baths and like the Tibetan bowls or whatever other names
Mm-hmm.
are so healing. they have like isn't it like a megahertz or something? There's something about the waves themselves that are very I can't think of the right words, like instigate healing in the body.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I listen to the video and I hope that it comes across in VR, but yeah,
But it's never going to be the same as in person, of course.
It won't. It won't. But it was still amazing. It was amazing to be there, and I think it will still be amazing for people to experience.
You know what's interesting is like that's not what I would think of when you're going to go to a brothel.
Absolutely.
Like, wait, what? You have like a healing sound bath at a brothel? Like, I'm just like, what?
It was amazing. I felt so comfortable. Like, you know how we're sitting cross-legged? This is how I felt being there. I wanted to just be as comfortable as I could be. I wanted to stay as long as I could stay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And these are the experiences you get to have
Exactly.
because of this work you're doing.
And we get to have them together.
Together.
I love this.
Yeah.
So enjoyable.
Yes. And so I wanted to go back to your question about, do I get tired of her? I really don't. You know, I prefer to be with her, around her or something. I don't get tired of her. I don't need a break from her. I do take breaks from her,
Yes,
but
absolutely.
that's because I need to work sometimes and she has other things that she needs to do. But other than that, no, I'd never get tired of her.
We're always together.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I do send him, or we send him to Vegas or to wherever to shoot, just because we need content. It's a lot easier, obviously, here.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll come, sometimes I won't.
Yeah, the only times that I would prefer to be alone are on some work trips, because I know that I'll go nonstop and she'll need a break, or she'll want dinner, or she'll want to eat out or do something nice, and I don't need all of that. So sometimes when I want a very productive week,
Then he doesn't have to worry about me.
You can just be more focused on just the task at the end and just kind of crank out.
I could book 3-4 shoots in a day and forget about lunch and dinner on accident. Whereas
I won't forget.
Yeah. Whereas we need to eat lunch and dinner and breakfast.
Have my coffee.
Yeah. You know, there are breaks that have to happen when she's around.
Yeah. I like nice restaurants. I like to have
Experience.
dining experiences. But he does not at all.
Yeah.
You don't like, no.
He wanted to disagree. He's like, no.
He was.
I did.
He was like, but I love Indian food and Thai food. Yeah, that's him. But he would do takeout and take it home, and it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do that for a week. You know, and it won't be a problem for me.
That's a problem for me. It is.
So maybe when you're low on content, it's a solo trip.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Get the numbers up. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because I think I've worked with you in both situations where you were just here alone, and then times when you were here with him. It's so interesting. Like, you work so well together because having been on set with you, you've got like the camera expertise. It's funny because I think I remember seeing you want to make an adjustment to the camera. And he was like, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
To me.
Because you were like, I think.
What are we doing?
Stop. Stop.
I've learned the angles better, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I at least have a piece that brings value.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you have a ton of value, though.
Well,
you
yes,
do.
for sure.
Especially as the model on set. Like, one of the big things that you do is you take care of the model.
Absolutely.
Like,
I love that.
yes. And, because there's sometimes I'll go on set of a place that it's just, you show up and I've done my own hair and I've done my own makeup and I have to look after myself.
Yeah.
And not to say anything bad about some of these companies. It's just that's how it works sometimes. And then sometimes you'll go and then if the ones you're getting pampered, it's like, oh, I want to do this again.
We enjoy it so much. So when he's alone, he doesn't do as much of that because he just doesn't think about it. But I want to make sure there's snacks, and I want the snacks that the models want to eat, what they want to drink. I want to take care of them. I want to make sure they have robes and whatever is needed.
I have a robe. I have slippers. I have a bag. I have a candle. What else?
Luggage tag,
Yes.
maybe some socks.
I don't have socks
Oh,
yet.
you don't have socks.
Shoot, we don't have any on us.
Oh.
We'll send you some.
Yeah, tofu should have some in the
Okay,
bag,
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we'll send them to you.
Do you have any advice for any other couples that, not just in the adult industry, but just couples who work together? What advice would you have for somebody who they live together, they work together? What would help them make that a smooth process?
Have separate interests. Do separate things when you can. At least a little bit of time. I have a few other things that I do in life besides be married and
work?
and work.
Okay, can you tell us what some of those things are?
Church. I love my hometown is a small church. It's the one I grew up in. When I came back after COVID, it really had been just decimated. People weren't coming back. So one thing that I was really excited to do is help to build it back up, and it really is being built up. So that's one of the things that I love. And I've been enjoying cooking a lot.
I need
Trying
to rub off on me.
Yeah.
I don't like cooking.
So we're in New Hampshire. There's not a lot of ethnic food at all.
Okay.
There's seafood and there's pub food.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Italian, some great Italian places.
Yes.
But there's no Jamaican, there's no Thai, there's no Indian, there's,
Is there Mexican food?
there's
There
Mexican.
is, yes.
Okay. I'd be all right then.
Mm,
That's my staple.
it all depends on, there's different types of Mexican food.
Yes.
Right.
So,
So it wouldn't cover all the bases.
no.
Like some good margaritas.
I'm talking like LA Mexican food.
No.
No.
Like
Find
that.
that at all.
Mexican food. No.
No.
And that's why I say there's different types of Mexican food.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're happy that they exist.
Yes.
But that's one thing that I started to try over this past summer was like pollo asado and carne asada. I think it did well. I make a great guac. And then I started doing Jamaican chicken curry.
Ooh.
And that is really good.
Do you know how to make a festival yet?
Not yet. I can put it on the list.
Put it on the list for me, please.
If that,
I love festival.
Yeah, I do too. We do too. But I need to try Indian biryani now. That's going to be my next item to do.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all the food we can't get. So we're just going to get.
Well, and I just want to backtrack for a second because you said church. I'm just going to throw it out there. It's probably shocking for people to hear that you are like producers and then you're like a church person too.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Jesus loves us all, he honestly. And
I love that it's like, there's a different depth that I think not everybody can understand that you can have both.
yeah, absolutely.
I think that people can be more absolutist thinking like this or this. It can be this and.
Absolutely. And, part of it is I live my life through love, and I hope that comes out on set.
It does.
Yeah. And I
comes
think
out
it's important.
And not even on set. Just everywhere, everything you do. I'm not trying to glaze you. I'm just saying, like, even in our texting, I'm just honest to goodness, you guys, when I'm talking to them, I'm like, I love you guys.
We love you. And that's part of, I think, also working together. You don't get just the cameraman. You get me and both of us really approach with love. But I think I do even probably a little more so.
A lot more.
I really, I worry for models. I am concerned for models and, the industry itself. And I just want to make sure everybody is really good. So I get texts constantly from models that we've worked with that are just letting me know what's going on in their life or checking in. And it's beautiful. We always say we're the mom and dad of porn, and we really are.
Wow.
Absolutely.
What kind of like challenges do models bring to you that you feel like you kind of like are able to help them with?
Yeah, a lot of it is advice. Working with one thing would be, who have you worked with this person? What are they like? It's like we've either heard something we don't know, or there's like the middle ground of we haven't heard either way. So, definitely check around with other models. They ask about other producers. They ask, what direction they should go in. What should they do with this? Like you were saying with the woman that was approached for anal on her first shoot. Like that's something that they would come to me with, sometimes with him.
She created a whole document with places to post.
Yeah.
Just all of it. Everything that you can imagine for a new model, that a new model would need, from streaming to, all the signups, all the places to sign up, and just the flow of how to make money in this industry.
Right.
And that would be a very comprehensive document, I'm imagining, because like there's so many things to know.
So many.
There's so many, and you learn a lot of it the hard way. So the fact that you've created like a shortcut for models, you guys hit them up.
Absolutely. Like we
models,
want to share.
hit them up.
It's nothing public. It's nothing that we post publicly. So you would actually have to.
You'd have to actually reach out
to get that information. But she does have it readily available in case people need it.
Yeah.
Well, and then you always want to meet new models. So like for new models who are serious about actually getting into the industry, like that's a tremendous resource that you've created for them. Of course, out of love, because like you want to make sure they're okay, that they're.
Yeah. And they're successful.
Yes.
They're safe, they're successful. And yeah, that gives me such pride, that I can do that for somebody and that people would actually trust me to help them. It makes me so excited.
And you're on point with it too. Like, I've been around long enough to know like everything you're sharing it's real. It's legit. Like there's certain things you just have to do if you're going to be successful. There's certain things to stay away from, things that will help you, things that won't help you. Like you don't want to spin your wheels, waste your energy. Like get the shortcut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. It's funny because you both have a corporate background. I didn't realize you did too. I knew you did, but it's just funny because the way you approach it is, I can tell you had a corporate background because you're like, okay, here's the paperwork. Here's this. And it's like, you've got it all down.
Here's your policy and procedures document.
SOPs.
Here's your SOP.
Yep.
Oh, I love training documents. Like I do that. I love it. Yeah. The whole, when you were talking about the first shoot you had with Charles and you didn't know what to expect, I'm like cringing. And I wanted to say, we now have call sheets. We have very thorough call sheets now. Please read. Let us know if you have any questions. Yeah. I was just like, really, baby?
Well, and I just didn't, maybe I didn't ask enough questions, or because when we also talked, I think, again, there was a lot of stuff we talked about. So I think I missed stuff, because again, you're new and like you're trying to grab onto the things that sound familiar, and anything that's not, you're kind of like, what was that again?
That was a transition phase for her. She was still working. So she wasn't fully on board with Blush Erotica. It was our company, but, she was still handling a lot for her old job. So.
Right. And you were experienced as a cameraman. So, of course, I don't know what I was doing. So I was just like, do your thing. Just keep getting the content.
Yeah.
But I love that people, coming from my point of view, I love that people trust Charles, and I love the experience that you had with him alone, and then of course what you had with us. But I'm so appreciative that he's a man in this industry that people can trust,
which says a lot.
Yeah. Right.
It really does.
But yes, but now everything is together.
Yeah, for the most part, unless I'm
no, go ahead.
Unless I'm on a work trip where I need to get a lot of content.
Yeah, and then you're like, all right, honey, stay home.
Right. But I still send like the outfits.
Oh, of course.
I still try to get him to pick up all the snacks and drinks and stuff, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't. I just apologize when they get there. Sorry, my wife's not here.
Yeah.
So you get me, and this is what it looks
He
like.
will not help with lingerie. He will not adjust a thing.
No.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing, though.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Like if you were helping me with my laundry, I'd be like, nah.
Exactly.
What you doing?
Never offer. Never offer. And never will.
No, I don't even want to watch you get dressed or undressed, or like show up when it's time, for me to take photos and how you're supposed to show up. And that's all I want, I'm not. Yeah, I'm very focused on the end product And so I can't see past that. I don't a lot of times won't notice things out of place. Even though it sounds like it should be the same thing, but I'm focused on like the details of the camera, focused on framing. I'm focused on making sure that all the internal stuff is working like it should work.
Well, I think that's one misconception people have about a cameraman or a videographer or something. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, if you're filming, like, whoa, that's got to be so hot. That's, and it's like, you're not thinking about how hot it is. You're thinking about, am I creating something that can sell? Am I like what you just said? Is it in focus? Is the lighting okay? Am I getting this? Like,
yeah.
And so your brain is in work mode,
Absolutely.
Not hot girl mode. Like it's not even the same. So it's just, you don't see it the same way.
No, not at all. Not at all. And honestly, I think the people that are focused on what's actually going on they can't be focused on their camera at the same time.
Trash
it's
camera
impossible.
people.
Yeah. You're too involved in the actual scene and not what your camera is doing.
Yeah.
I need my camera to function exactly how I envisioned it before you even showed up.
Yeah.
So I am working feverishly to make sure that happens
in an efficient time frame, because we got another shoot to do. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yes. So where do you see things in like 5 years or so from now? Like what do you want to see your business doing and your relationship? Like what's kind of coming, what's down the pipeline for you in the next few years? Anything you can share?
Well, we're going to be focusing a lot on the media company. Part of that is also making a space for adult entertainers to cross over so that, we can have adult entertainers as spokesmodels.
Oh, okay. Like influencer type work, maybe?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're not trying to move. We're not moving
away from
media, a media group. We're adding to what we have already existing.
Yes. So for me, the media company is just, I get to explore. I get to take VR and explore the world. I get to travel. I get to see what else is out there. And Blush Erotica is pretty limited to porn, So I just needed another outlet. And I'm having so much fun with it. So 5 years from now, I know that we'll have other production crews under Blush Erotica, which we're expanding now. We have Dahlia Von Knight working with us.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sinner's Vault VR.
Yep.
And so she shoots for herself, for her own website, and then for us.
Yep. And so we'll continue to expand over the next year, 5 years or so. But I'm really excited about the media company.
That is exciting. I know we've had like long conversations about like expanding beyond just adult content, which now I'm on a podcast here with you guys.
Exactly.
You're doing your media company. So I kind of love that, I love that we are doing what we said we're going to do.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
We should pat ourselves on the back right now.
Exactly.
I'm proud of us.
Right.
So funny. We were talking, well, we always talk, but on the way here, we're just talking about like how some people will say we're going to do whatever it is, but then you don't see any kind of results of what they've said. So it's really nice that Charles was like, VR, we're gonna do it, and I'm like, I don't know I had no idea about it, but we're here, right? And now it's the media company, and we've started, and the podcast, you're doing it. Like, this is great. I really. Yeah, I think it's important that people see a vision for themselves and then go for it. And I hope people aren't limited by whatever else is around.
Well, yeah, and to me, I don't really have like an end game behind a podcast. To me, this was like, I just needed to do this. And it's not going to be perfect. And I'm learning as I go. And I feel like I'm trying to get better and better. But where does this end up? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just having a great time.
That's awesome.
Right? You just sit around with your friends and just chit chat.
What?
Right.
Is it? I mean, this is not work at all. I mean, editing. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's a bitch. But
Right.
But I love this. And so I'll just throw out some advice as far as like we're doing what we say. Just do the thing. Guys, do the thing.
Yeah.
Don't
Absolutely.
don't make it be perfect. Don't spend, because I'm really good at like planning things and getting my schedule together and like scheduling stuff, and then I don't do the thing, right? Like I'm really good at that. And that's why with this, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to focus on this one thing until it's done. And then I can go to the next thing, because I'm also a little ADHD. So I bounce a lot. So I just had to really focus on, let me just do this one project, this one video, one step at a time. And then I put out like a release date publicly,
Right.
Oh,
I was like, yeah,
Force yourself.
I'm going to do this. And guess what? The world, this is my deadline for myself. And I still think I was a little late on the deadline, but I still did it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like the point is I wasn't perfect. I wasn't on time, whatever. I still showed up. And so are you. And you're doing your media company and it's growing. It's like, I'm excited for all of us, frankly, because
absolutely.
that's what it's about. It's a new year. Like this is months into the year. But my point is like people want to get excited about a new year. And then halfway through, they kind of drop off on their stuff. Guys, get back on it. Get back on it and get to work on the thing that you say you want to do, that you've been talking about forever, and you're not doing it. Fucking do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my little pep talk for the day.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's needed.
Oh my gosh.
People spend too much time trying to make a perfect product, and there's beauty in having your followers, your fans grow along with the product that you're developing.
Yes.
Like they get to feel like they're a part of something. They get to remember you when you messed up or when you did it this way, and now they get to be proud of you for doing it this way.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's about the connection that you have with your viewers and your followers, and you just don't get that by just trying to present them a perfect product.
Yes. That's one of my favorite things. I have incredible fans, and they've been able to see me start this at my kitchen table.
Exactly.
Yes.
I had to kick out the family, kick out the dog. I had to the whole setup. It takes hours to get something set up that doesn't look like it takes hours, but it does. And they get to see it through this progression, and yeah. So I love that they get to have that experience with me too.
Absolutely. That's what it's all
And they love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I will let you go. I'm sure it's been a long day, but I love that you came to visit with me and come on the show. Will you please come back another time?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, Amanda.
When my brain works and I'm not like dead tired from 2 weeks of being in Vegas, I would love to come back and give you a much better interview.
This was beautiful. I have no
appreciate it.
complaints.
I appreciate it. I know. Coming in here, I was like, oh my God, I have such a broken brain right now, but we're going to rally. We're going to do this. We're going to make it happen.
Yes. And then you'll come back another time when you're both here.
Fully loaded.
Yep. Yes. Like firing on all cylinders and everything.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, and I will see you next time you're in town.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.